G'day guys, Greg here. Well, today I thought I'd just show you a plant that's in this garden here. It's called a walking or wandering iris. It's a beautiful little shrubby plant that sends up a really nice flower, and it just looks really nice. So here's this little garden bed here, and here's a walking iris or wandering iris, and they're just a nice pretty little bushy shrubby looking sort of plant. They'd be perfect for borders or smaller gardens. They're sun hardy. They're fairly drought tolerant, and the soil here is really quite bad, but it can grow in all sorts of different types of soils as well, which is great. Now they call them a walking iris because they send out these little stems, and these are actually self-propagating, so it just hangs off the plant, rests on the ground, and then it just starts growing in the ground there, which is great. These have been here for a couple of years, and I started off with one and now there's like 3 or 4. I've actually repotted some down there as well in a pot. These ones are in full sun. They also tolerate part shade, and I mean you could probably even put them in almost full shade. But they're a beautiful looking plant. Because they're self-propagating, they're so easy to grow. So what you do is you just cut it off here, say, boom, and that gives you this nice little new plant here. And I'll just take you around to this garden that I'm currently working on. And all of these little shoots that you see popping up here are actually little irises that I planted about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, the last time I was here. So, and they're still alive, which is great to see. All of them have survived, but they're really easy to plant. Now in fact, when I was planting these, I didn't even use any soil at all. This is quite well mulched, but I just dug a bit of a divot in the ground here. I mean, there's not even any soil. I mean, you could add some potting mix or something. I didn't even bother because, I mean, this mulch here is quite rich. So I just stuck it in there and just covered it up. And I did that to all of these plants here. So now all I have to do is just water it in and, you know, just keep watering it so it doesn't die, of course. That's right, I threw some chicken manure around the base just to give us something to feed on. But I mean, this has been in 2 weeks. It's already sent up a few new shoots here, and they are looking really great. And hopefully this whole garden area here will just be one whole nice green bushy area, which will look fantastic. Well, here's one of our friends in the garden here. This lizard here will actually come up to me while I am working and sit right next to me. It isn't afraid at all. Now it's called a water dragon. It's a beautiful looking lizard. He's just gorgeous. They are just a nice, simple, easy little self-caring for plant. Really cool little plant to have in a garden. Now they do have an awesome little flower too. They call them the poor man's orchid. But their flower's really nice. They usually only live for a day or two, but it sends up a whole bunch of flowers from spring, summer and autumn, so you usually do get quite a few flowers on them, and they look really pretty. So if you are looking for plants that are a little bit different, why don't you give the wandering iris a try. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.